Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I did miss a spot where, oh, shut up Navi, where you can go and get more Deku Sticks. If you go into the place where you play the song with that Skull Kid play Saria's song with the Skull Kid who gives you that piece of heart, then hang a left. You can go in there, you're at that place where you last saw Saria, well, before you left to Hyrule Castle, that bridge area. You're on the bottom part of that. If you move across to the very end, there's a business scrub. Just like a Deku scrub, you have to defeat it by deflecting a Deku nut that it shoots back at you. If you defeat it, then you can talk to it, and for 40 rupees, it will sell you the ability to hold 20 Deku Sticks. But, you know, you never really need all that many Deku Sticks, so I'm okay with being max of 10 right now. There's a few Deku Sticks puzzles in the game, and they usually give you the sticks you need. So I'm not really too torn up about it, since I never really liked using Deku Sticks anyways. It was just another thing for completionist's sake, but when I got that and went out of the Lost Woods, then my emulator crashed and I had to start over again. And I didn't want that to happen during recording, so I guess the best I can do is just tell you about it. Anyways, what we're doing here is getting that heart piece that I also forgot to get. I believe I told you guys that there was a heart piece that I forgot. Well, this is it, because we actually should have 5 hearts by this point. What we have to do while you're in Lon Lon Ranch, you have to go into this house that I went to, and move these blocks in such a way that you can get back here, and it's a little difficult to see, but there's a little entrance here. If you go in there, there's a heart piece right there. This will be our 4th heart piece and the completion of a heart container. You got a piece of heart, you completed another heart container, your maximum life energy is increased. So now we have 5 hearts, and that'll be helpful in the future. Now, I want to meet you back in Kakariko Village, because there's something I want to do for an empty bottle. So, I'll see you right there. Okay, here we are in Kakariko Village. Now, I should probably grab this cuckoo over here. Now, this is a cuckoo. It is it's basically the chickens of Zelda. There's a few things about them, but one of the most notable things and one of the most iconic things about these, if you attack them enough, then, come on, if you hit them enough with your sword, come on, then they will call an army of hellish demon birds to kill you. I am not kidding. Now, hundreds of cuckoos, well, maybe not hundreds at once, but dozens of cuckoos rain down on you. And, yeah, and they will trample the hell out of you. They'll take an entire heart as well. The guide I'm using lists cuckoos at their threat level as maximum. And to put that into context, Goma had like 3 threat level. These guys have 10. At least I think that's the maximum. But anyways, the only way to get rid of them is to either leave the area like I did just there, or die from it. So yeah, those are the only 2 ways to prevent cuckoo death. So yeah, another interesting thing you can do with cuckoos is if you're holding a cuckoo and you jump off of an edge, like I will do here, you can fly over. You can float over using it. Now, I went over here specifically because I do need to actually collect this cuckoo and put it in this pen. I'm going to talk to here, Anjo, I believe her name is. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. Now there are actually 7 cuckoos in all. And we've already seen 3, so there's 4 more to get. Yeah, my math is correct. Simple arithmetic? What's that? Anyways, we need to collect all 7 cuckoos. That one that I had to glide to on the other cuckoo was one of the harder ones to get. But I was able to get it, and here he is. Yay! Alright, so that's 3. The 4th one, let's see. I know where to get it. Alright, number 4, or at least, well, the 4th one that I'm going to get. They're all, you can get them in any order you want. It really doesn't matter, as long as you get all 7 into the pen. The next one is over here. So just, and it's kind of fun to just fly around with these cuckoos. Now, I'm actually going to use this cuckoo to get another one, which I believe is one of the hardest ones to get in the game. Well, in this little mini game. It's the only little cuckoo rounding thing. Now, if you can see, there is another cuckoo down there. And what you would think you do is fly over here and just make it over this fence. But your jump is just actually barely short enough to make it. Now, my second thought was immediately to, you see this box, to throw the cuckoo on top of it, climb up myself, and then fly across. I'm not going to do it because it's kind of hard to get the cuckoo up there and stay up there, but evidently that does not work either. The actual solution, you have to jump over onto this little twiggy fence here, and that's how you get the cuckoo over here. Then you just come up here, toss it off, and then you get this one over here. And that's 2 more cuckoos in the bag, or pen. Well, they're not in the pen yet. But that, if you just saw on screen right there, up there is our neck cuckoo. I believe after this we have to find 1 more. So yeah, we need to climb up here and get this. And weird little thing that just popped in my head. This little area up here, for some reason, it reminds me of Town Square from Spyro the Dragon. I don't know why. Now, let's see. You can get into that little opening over there. I'm pretty sure this is how you do it, but I can't be completely certain. Let's see. Oh no. That's okay, because if I did end up getting in there, I would have to restart the cuckoo minigame all over again. So, it's best I get in there, and I'm sure I'll get in there eventually. If there's something important there, like a heart piece, I will get it, but at a later time. I'm doing things at the pace that my walkthrough is giving me. I'm doing the Ocarina of Time walkthrough on Zelda.net, I think it's called. Something like that. If I remember, I'll leave this link in the description. Alright. So there's this one. And then I believe... Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1 more. Now this one is possibly the best hidden cuckoo. Those other ones were difficult to get to, but they were not hidden well. They were in plain sight, but they were difficult to get to. This one, you have to roll... Whoa, glitch. You have to roll into this crate, and then get over here. Come on! Get over here. I'm gonna make Kakariko fried cuckoo out of you. KFC, get it? Anyways. No, I see what happened last time we tried to do that. Alright, so throw it in there, and then we talk to her. I don't think she actually has a name in this, but in Majora's Mask, the same sprite has the name of Anju, so I'm just gonna call her Anju. Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. Raises the question why you are a cuckoo farmer. But okay. For helping me, I will give you this. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take care of it. Alright, I got an empty bottle. We know what empty bottles do. Anyways, I'm sure we've got a little bit of time left. What I'm actually going to do is some Skulltula hunting. We are going to get... let's see, I think it's 5. We're at, what, 8? No, we're gonna get 6 Skulltulas. Our count's gonna be 14 after this. So, just play the Sun Song, because most Skulltulas only show up at night. I mean, there are a few that show up in the... Actually, are there any that show up in the day? I think those are just dungeon Skulltulas I'm thinking of. There's no sun in the dungeons, so, yeah. Okay, so when we come in here, the first Skulltula I am going to make, or, well, not make, but collect is this one. Ow. Alright. And I have collected that. Also, you may have noticed in the sidebar, it actually says Skulltulas 8 through 14. I will change that to just 14 after we've collected all of them. But this just saves me on needing to save more sidebars, and it just saves space on my computer. Also, it saves me from having to do more work. So, hooray for lazy! Anyways, here's another one right here. And it cuts down editing time as well. Also, another little thing which will help us to get a Skulltula. If we come over here and look under this rock, there are some bugs. And we can catch them in an empty bottle. You put a bug in a bottle, you can release it by pressing C. This kind of bug prefers to live in small holes in the ground. Alright, so we've got that. And I'll just clean up the rest of the Skulltulas in the town or village, and then I'll get the one from this, which is in the graveyard. Alright, so here is a... Ow! Okay, I need to be careful. I just died to a Skulltula. A gold Skulltula. I guess save? Wait, what's my progress at? Do I still have my Skulltulas? Do I still have my bottle? Okay, I've still got my bugs. I've still got 10 Skulltulas. So yeah. We're pretty much exactly where we were. I mean, we're even still in the village. I mean, I'm just a little bit walking away from that thing. I'm even at 3 hearts again, because I was at 3 hearts before. I remember, because I was at 5 hearts when I got that heart piece, but then those cuckoos completely took me down to 3. So yeah, that just wasted a little bit of time. And since I've been talking through that, I guess I'm not cutting it out. So yeah, more lazy. Let's see. LPR pro tip: if you just keep talking and add some filler, you don't have to edit it out later. Although make sure it's somewhat interesting or somewhat not intuitive isn't the word I'm looking for. Whatever. Anyways, let's see. We are at what, 11 now? Yeah. 11 Skulltulas. So, the next one is up here. If we need to actually hit it with our slingshot, and then we have to go up and collect the token from the ladder. Yep. Navi gets it. Navi knows the idea. Why don't you lock on for that? Lock on to that for me, Navi. Alright. That's the next Skulltula. And, let's see. Wasn't there one up here? Yeah, there's one right there. Okay. This is a little boring. It's just Skulltula collecting. But, we do need to do this. So I guess it's just like the cleanup of the game. 13, there's one more to get. And it is in the graveyard, so we're almost done here. It's so creepy at night. I don't know, I don't like dark levels. Like, I was playing Sly Cooper earlier, the first one, and the level where you're in the swamp, that, I don't know, I don't like it because it's just a dark area. I preferred, like, actually the first area was pretty dark too. Although, the majority of it was inside, and I can deal with that. Anyways, the final Skulltula here that we're going to get in this little romp that will actually change the sidebar. Okay. Now, the reason I got these bugs is because if you empty the bugs into this little hole, then they'll go inside and flush out a Skulltula. But a little trick, you can actually clone your bugs. This only works in the original Legend of Zelda on the N64. I'm pretty sure it does not work if you're doing the remake on the 3DS. But there's a little glitch. It'll drop 3 bugs. You can pick one up and it'll clone your bugs. And then they'll burrow in and flush out a Skulltula. And that's the final Skulltula we need to get right now. Alright, now we have 14 Skulltulas. We're pretty much done with our giant Collectathon. So yeah, next episode things will actually happen, but if you'll notice, if you're not in full screen, we actually do have a little bit more time before this episode ends. I want to show you what we actually get from collecting Skulltulas. We don't have to collect all 100 to get any rewards. No. We get rewards steadily as we collect them. If we go in here, this is the House of Skulltula. Now, as you can see, this is a very creepy, haunted house-ish type place. It's very scary. There's cobwebs all over the place. And, whoa! That's no ordinary Skulltula. That's a man. A man cursed to be fused with a Skulltula. What do you have to say, cursed man? We look like this because the spiders curse. But since you've destroyed 14 spiders of the curse is starting to weaken. Did the kids who returned to normal give you any rewards? You should know that the only way to become very rich is to destroy so many spiders of the curse as possible. There are some tricks to finding them all. First of all, you'll have to hunt at night. Secondly, keep in mind that they love soft soil. Pay close attention to your surroundings. Please, we're counting on you. Wow. The curse even screwed up his voice box. But yes, as disturbing as that imagery is, as we steadily get Skulltulas, we will break the curse on one of the families in the House of Skulltula. The curse has broken. Thank you. Here is a reward for you. I don't know why I made him Italian. But whatever. We got the adults wallet. Adults are allowed to carry a lot more money. Adults are allowed to carry a lot more money. Now you can hold up to 200 rupees. Alright, so not that we had a problem with our wallet bursting at the seams before, but trust me, eventually you'll be begging for more space if you didn't get this much. If you didn't get the adult wallet now. Now let's get out of this creepy nighttime place, and in the next episode we will actually have progress. And the place we actually need to be is Kakariko Village. So there is a reason that I began and ended the Collectathon here. Because I wanted the extra bottle and stuff. Anyways, in next episode, we will have progress. So this is me, Thrasho2, saying be cool, save often, and don't do anything I wouldn't.